serve in a lot of roles here in our local community, and I serve on the board at SAU Tech. So we're always thinking about the students. Many of them have never even been to Camden, Arkansas before. And we saw an immediate need there that we could identify and make them feel welcomed in this community and feel at home. I knew there was a niche there that I could connect with some of the baseball kids and the softball players and the student athletes at this campus.
Being a smaller church, there's a lot more fellowship, and people always greet me, notice that I'm there and make me feel welcome.
It was in one of the School of Ministry training sessions that in the middle of the class that something was said that triggered this whole thing. It finally came to fruition one night at an administrative council meeting here at Westside, and Pastor Cat asked, "Is there anything that anybody else wants to talk about?" I said, "Matter of fact, there is, and I've got this idea. We're gonna feed them at 7 o'clock on Tuesday nights, and every Tuesday night that school's open, we're gonna do this throughout the school year." It's been a daunting task, but one that's been so fulfilling. Next thing we know, this ministry started blooming in our own congregation. We started seeing some of the college kids show up at church and participate in our service. And as that began to happen, then the next thing we noticed on Tuesday nights was that our volunteer base had increased, and there was people coming to me within our congregation that said, "Hey, what can I do to help with the table on Tuesdays?" We then developed what we call the tech table.
The cafeteria is closed on Saturdays and Sundays, so we're very rural here. There was a need, a little food insecurity on the weekends, and so the churches was all in to try to help where they could.
We have 15 churches participating in a feeding program where we go out to the student union on the campus at SAU Tech and provide a wonderful meal on Sunday afternoon for all the students.
John and the members of West Side Methodist have been truly a blessing to SAU Tech.
Ministry can be messy. Well, this ministry doesn't feel messy. It feels exciting, and they're just hanging on every word, and we get revitalized just by listening to them, and they ask good questions, and they push us and our knowledge as well.
It's been good for me. Actually, since I've came here, there's been so many opportunities to be at fellowship opportunities and be able to go to these Bible studies and hang out with other people who are strong believers.
They seem hungry for the word, and they're seeking it out. They're seeking out the word. And I think what John is doing with the devotionals, he's keeping it pertinent, keeping it relevant to them.
It's strengthened me. I've actually gotten to a point where I might want to go to seminary after this. So I've kind of started to pick up that path. And I think that's been a big part of it. The table's been a big part of that.
I think it's great. It's the only way that we're going to build the church. We're going to build the denomination is to reach out and to grab the kids at this age. If you can keep them engaged at this age, they're going to follow on down that path.
I think without a doubt that our food every Tuesday is outstanding, and that brings them in, But I think that we're filling them with more than just food. We're filling them full of the Holy Spirit and giving them a base, a foundational base in their scriptural understanding.
I believe our college ministry will continue to grow, and I look for that. I look for all of the students to want to come and learn more about Christ, and those who don't know Christ to know Christ. That's the most important part, making these disciples who make disciples.
I want everybody to come meet the Lord and be a part of His kingdom in the future and stuff. So any chance I get, I'll try to ask somebody to come to Tuesday night service if they're not comfortable coming to Sunday or whatever. But at least we can go to Tuesday night and be around people our age and learn together.
Building that relationship again is key and vital to the success and the growth of any type of ministry. Even with small numbers, we can make a huge difference in the kingdom advancement.